Hello, everybody. It's a Q&A day. It's a Q&A day. So, right, what we got here? Amanda Vickers Hodkinson says, "Hi, Marty, loving the lockdown. Thank you. I have just ordered a Tibetan singing bowl online. What's the most unusual item you have purchased on the internet?" That can be discussed on a family show, obviously. Yeah, absolutely. Well, let me tell you a wee story. I ordered I wanted a typewriter. Tick, 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 tick. I wanted a typewriter, go old school. And the one I had was done. It was done. Because I like it. I liked it. I like the idea of, typing a letter. And so I thought, right, I'll get this Royal typewriter I saw online from one of these internet, shall remain nameless. And so I purchased it, waited eagerly for it to come. And it was delivered to my house, and the box came. I thought, oh, that's a bit strange looking. And I opened it up, and the typewriter was that size. It was a wee tiny, a totally wee tiny typewriter for wee tiny hands to write wee tiny letters. Jesus. So you can imagine, denied. Oh no. So you got to watch when you're ordering some of these things, in you. I guess you don't pay attention to what you're actually purchasing. Yeah. So that was it. I never done that anymore. So I don't really bother with late night purchases anymore. So there you go. That's my wee story about my tiny wee typewriter. What's that? What's next here? Sue Limpet Law. We have a car that has a cassette player in it. That's how old it is. Oh, we're a bit of the cassettes here, right, I get it. Well, hey, that reminds me of a story. When I was many years ago, it was at Christmas time, and me, my mum, and my brother went on the train up to Glasgow to go to the Barrowlands, which is it's like a marketplace, and we were walking around getting some presents and stuff like that, and we saw a hi-fi, like a hi-fi, an all-in-one hi-fi, and me and my brother saying, "Oh, Mum, please, can we have that? Can we have that? For our room." Me and my brother shared a room at the time, and so my mum said, "Aye, okay, all right." So she bought it, and but it was an 8-track. It was an 8-track player. And these were big clunky cassettes, and I loved that hi-fi. But it was really funny because my mum and dad, none of them, we didn't have a car or anything like that. So me and my brother carried that all the way from Trongate in Glasgow back home on the train. He just he carried the hi-fi, and I carried both speakers underneath. With my mum laughing at us like, you got no sense. But I loved that hi-fi, and I loved that memory of us up the Barras. It was great. It's a bit of an institution, the Barrowlands, but it was great. You go up there, you go up there and get net curtains, like the net curtain, my mammy. So yeah, we got the Barrowlands. Great, loved it. So I don't know, what was the question? We have a car that has a cassette player. I'm really happy for you that you've got the cassette player thing going on there. Love it. More power to you. Michelle B. Swallow. Ask Marty. Me again. Yeah, you've got a lot of questions. Need to answer them. Do you like Disney films? Which is your... Oh, wow. Good question. Loved the Disney films. Love cartoons in general. Yeah, I think that I love all the old classic Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, or the, Lady and the Tramp, and I just think that they're incredible pieces of art, and the sound. Not only that, but the soundtrack, the animation. I just adore. I adore cartoons too. Hair Bear Bunch, Hong Kong Phooey, love Hong Kong Phooey. Debbie the Dog, it's big on Debbie the Dog, can't believe I'm telling you that, but yeah, hold on there, Husky. Mel Blanc, that was the guy that did all the voices, was it? Mel Blanc? Yeah, I think so. So cartoons in general, I love it, and I love like also Tintin. I love Tintin, the original Tintin cartoons. Big on Tintin, love Tintin. And I like my comics, you know, like Dennis the Menace and, you know, Bash Street Kids and stuff like that. I love to read those old manuals, and it was great. And I loved it when you bought your little comic. You used to get these wee. I remember at one buying a comic, and you got it was like a triangle thing, but you kind of shook it like that, and it made a banging sensation. It made a crack, you know, boom. You know, it's just like a wee triangle or something. You got that free with the comic that you bought, you know. I got that taken from me by my teacher very, very quickly, and I used to love it looking in the back where you could buy X-ray specs, you know. It wasn't even that chewing gum as well. Bubble gum, it used to have all those, you know, those little adverts in the back, you know, you could buy all sorts of madness. But yeah, the answer to your question is that, yeah, I adore the Disney movies. Michelle. Many questions, Michelle. Who's that there? Linda McGarvey? Linda No way. Linda McGarvey? I went to school with you, Linda. Yes, I do remember you. What are you saying there? Oh, you just like that. Oh, that's lovely what you've written there, Linda. Big shout out to you. School friends, school days. It's great. That's the wonderful thing about the social media and stuff like that, where you can have a wee look and, you know, and see, oh, there you're there, eh? Not changed a bit, girl. Not changed a bit. Nice to see you. Yeah, great. That's what I love about social media, and this being able to do these wee chats there. I remember Linda from school. Lovely girl. All the best, Linda. Yeah, no question, but just say hello. Hello. Nicola Pitcher. Hey, Marty, loving the songs in the Q&A sessions. Thank you very much, Nicola. Wondering if you remember Alton Towers gig and the amount of chocolate we all grudgingly ate and scavenged wrappers from friends. That's right, I remember doing that gig for Alton Towers. Yeah, you had to eat all the chocolate and stuff like that. It was our first gig, and I took my husband, and he comes with me ever since. Yeah, that's brilliant. Do you have a favourite chocolate bar, and are you a malt or dark lover? Good question. But I'm quite very sweet tooth, you know, and I do love dark chocolate. But you know, I also have I like things like Topic or Sneaker or as I will always know it as a Marathon. But I love the like Christmas time too, when they got like boxes of chocolates and stuff like that. And I developed my little taste for what they called After 8 Minutes. I loved After 8 Minutes, and you know, my brother had an art form of being able to take every one of those out and make it look as if they were still all there, so that when you opened it, you go, oh yeah, I'll go and have an After Mint, and gone. You know, you could that lad could unfold a sweet from a wrapper and place it together so it perfectly looked like, you know, there was still still plenty of sweets left in the box. So yeah, I think dark chocolate is my favourite. And yeah, I remember that gig. Everybody had to eat chocolate, and so you should. Still enjoys your chocolate. I'm back on again. Oh, hi. I noticed a question there from Alan McDonald, who says, my question is, have you ever tried a deep fried Mars bar supper? You know, quick question. Yeah, I have tried it, but it was many years ago, and I didn't know how to take that one. But you know, you've got to try it at least once, I guess. But what's your favourite supper from the Chippy? Well, you know, it's kind of every Friday we would have fish and chips, and we used to get sent to the chip shop, and you know, it would either be me or my brother that would go every Friday night, and it was always mobbed. You know, there was several chippies round about where I grew up, but you know, everybody's got their favourite one, and you know, I can always remember I said, I can't be bothered waiting in that queue. I'll just go in this chippy here and get fish and chips. No one will notice. And went back that night. Everybody just totally sussed me out that I hadn't been there. Waited in the queue. Well, I'll not say what was said, but it's fair to say I got in a wee bit of trouble there. But I never done that again, because you can't fake it. And I used to remember when you get your fish and chips in newspaper and stuff like that, that you, I guess I can understand why they stopped doing it, serving it in newspaper and that, but it was always kind of cool, because you could sit and then kind of eat it and have a wee read of whatever was going on in the world, that day, or in the paper. So yeah, deep fried Mars bar. Whoa. Helen Bramford lines. Hi Marty, one of my favourite actors is Danny Kaye. Me too, me too. My question is, what is your preference of film? Romance, comedy, thriller, or horror? Who do you think is an amazing actor or actress? Yeah, well, I like I say, I love people like Ingrid Bergman and Humphrey Bogart, the old school. Spencer Tracy, wow, love me a bit of Spencer Tracy. Yeah, I like a romantic flick too, and I love the comedies and thrillers, and horrors not so much. When years and when I was growing up, I can remember sitting on the couch if I got allowed to stay up late with my ma. My mum loved horror movies, the Christopher Lee and the Vincent Price and Peter Cushing, all those kind of Hammer classics, and would sit on a Friday night and I'd sit and watch them. Love that when coming on, and just to see her, she'd be like, oh, I would laugh, but a wee bit. But some of them are quite scary when you're young, I guess. So, but not so much horror now. I like thrillers, and definitely always love a comedy. So comedies all the time. I love that. Last night I watched The Step Brothers. It's a classic. Yeah. So Helen, good question. Linda Tierney, what is your favourite holiday as a child? Right. I've said earlier on there that me and my dad used to go away for the day all the time, and I can remember there was a thing called the mystery tour. It was a mystery tour, and what that was you paid a couple of pounds, and you went up to Glasgow Central Station, and there was trains leaving from the platform, but they didn't tell you where you were going, and so you would pay, as I said, a couple of pounds, and then you would go on these trains, and then it would take you wherever, and you had to guess, and everybody would go on the train, and you'd go away for the day. And I remember going on one to Ayr, I remember going on one to Aberdeen, and I remember meeting people when we come off our train at the end of the day, and they'd went to Blackpool, and so it was an interesting thing. It was an interesting thing, as I said, mystery tour, and I loved that. I loved that whole thing. To do that, going away for the day, and so as a child, that's what we did. We were never like going to Spain, or go abroad, stuff like that. That was like, whoa. I remember some of my friends that I went to school with, they'd come back and say we'd been to Spain, and I thought, I wonder if I'll ever get there. And that sounds amazing, incredible. But I was happy with my wee away days, and I love going to Loch Lomond and Helensburgh, the Glasgow Riviera, as we call it. It's a great wee day out for us there. And on our doorstep, in Scotland, we have some of the most beautiful parts that are just breathtaking. And so on a sunny day, although they're few and far between, but I love, even now, I love nothing better than going for a wee drive around Loch Lomond and stopping off and going to these places and seeing them through different eyes as you get older, to go back to these places. And I'm happy to say Loch Lomond hasn't changed. They've managed to not let it get over, commercialised or whatever. I don't know how you say it, but it's just keeping it nice and simple, and that's the way I like it. So, yeah, lots of memories there. Good question. I've got notes for a wee question there. Paula Martin, please sing us a song for our wedding day today. Oh no, it was 6 days ago. Oh, were you messaging me on your wedding day? That's a nice thought, all the same. But I hope your day went well there, Paula. Yeah, sorry, oh, I never got that one. No, anyway, hope you had a wonderful wedding. I sang a wedding this week. I did that. Fred asked me to sing on the program. It was a virtual wedding, and they asked me to do that. And I watched the program, and there was bits of it that were really powerful. To see that the mum saying such lovely words about her son, and I loved it how the bride was getting all agitated and stuff like that. That was a special day for them, and I was delighted to be part of their wedding, and so more power to them. Lovely couple. Paula Wainwright, can I have a wave? Done. In one of my previous questions there, I was talking about what I loved about social media and how you could see questions, that would, like from maybe someone you knew from years ago. And I got a question there from Derek Galbraith, and he asked if it was my grandfather lived in Montrose Street in Clydebank. And that's exactly where my granny and grandfather lived, was 204 Montrose Street in Clydebank. And that was magic there. I used to go every Saturday. I'd go up to my gran's, and she would make me eat what she called big boys mince. Big boys mince. And it had wee bits of pasta in it. And I used to love that. Can I have a big boys mince? And they were great days for me. They used to go to Spain for their holidays in the 70s, which I thought was really, really incredible. That they would go that far away, and she used to bring me back little presents from Spain. I remember she brought me back a continental quilt. Oh yes, we went international that time. The continental quilt, all the way from Spain. Crazy. And she would matter of fact, it makes me remember the first time I ever tried a Viennetta was in my grand's house. And I thought, oh, we have went cosmopolitan now. Viennetta, this is going to overtake the Arctic roll. Will things remain the same in our household after the Viennetta? The Arctic roll. We had that with two fruits. Wow. I don't know why I'm telling you that. That's a wee blast from the past. And there was another thing that used to freak me out in the 70s. Was the packet curries. Fiesta made them. Oh my God, they were horrendous. There's no easy way of putting it. You thought, oh, we're having curry, and it had like raisins and stuff like that. Deep flies. That's what they always put me in mind of. Oh, I don't know. I didn't like the Fiesta curry, so no. Anyway, yes, it was my gran that stayed in 204 Montrose Street. Ta-ra.